Alright, we're still a couple more races away from our main event. Tell us what we have for race number 9, Paul. Alright, next up we have a 2018 World Champion Donald Rennings taking on Alex Moccasin, Van Shante, and Ralph Dennis. This one should feature the Golden Chao for this race, and here they are. Donald Rennings currently sitting at 10 and 11 and 1 heading into this week's race. Let's see if he can make it 11 and 1 this week. The players are lined up and ready to go. Good luck to these next 4 superstars. Everyone is on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! Alright, the next 4 superstars are off and running, trying to make it one last effort to stay alive in the game. Right now, these 4 superstars are going to make their way towards the palm trees, and that's their cue to bring down that coconut shaped fruit. And here comes the coconut shaped fruit right on the ground. And now they're going to eat the fruit. And it looks like Van Shante is dancing to the beat. And there goes Ralph Dennis. He is going to lead over Donald Rennings in the current moment. Where is Chao heading towards next? We'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar to get speed bust is Alex Moccasin, who desperately needs to catch him every now and then. He needs some more help. Right now, Donald Rennings and Ralph Dennis are both heading for the water. One of the Golden Chao decided to join along for the ride, or 2 Golden Chao for the ride. As Speedbus number 2 of this race, we made by Van Shante. He represents one half of the Rugby Irish. Right now, number 7 is getting left behind over at the bridges, and number 8 is Glasson. He'll be left behind for numbers 1 and 7. When numbers 1 and 7 really need to get back in this one, we want to catch up with the others in a hurry. As number 7 will have the next command PS, and number 1 is Glasson. He'll drop down in a couple places. Right now, it is Alex Moccasin, actually past the 1 minute mark, who is way behind in the competition on the way back. I do believe he's going to need a couple more speed bumps if he wants to get back in this one. This is the first of them. That makes his second speed bump to the race. Meanwhile, Donald Rennings is doing his best to defend the lead over Ralph Dennis, and Van Shante is snoozing, so he'll be left behind in competition. So it's just Donald Rennings and Ralph Dennis up in front. Let's see who will prevail in the only one. Back to Alex Moccasin. Again, he's trying desperately to get back in this one for the crowd. He doesn't want to be left behind in a hurry. Right now, Van Shante trying his best to make one last ever stay alive. And look at this, our leader, Donald Rennings, takes the next class, and he can forget about going rest. He can say sorry now to the others in the hurry. Alex Moccasin is busy climbing up low, and he's still way behind in the competition. And now Ralph Dennis will get the next command Van Shante try and make one last effort to stay alive, and so is Ralph Dennis, but I think they're going to leave plenty of room for Donald Rennings up at the front. Yep. So as number 1 takes the next speed bus, Donald Rennings is going to improve to 11 and 1 in his 12 races so far this season. Donald Rennings easily holds off Ralph Dennis to win this one. Ralph Dennis will come second, and number 2 will come in third place. As Alex Moccasin, who again really needs help every now and then, takes another turn. That makes his 4th speed bus in the race. I do believe if all the others make their way towards finish line, he's better to close this one out with Bandex vs. Yep. I think he's going to get the job done with it. Yep. Alex Moccasin is better to close this one out with Bandex vs. That brings a total of 5 speed bus for this race, but he was way behind for the entire race. And Donald Rennings can celebrate. That's right, he's not 11 and 1. He's still tied for the best record. Back in the vid, do not go away.